Those of you here, you want to fight the witchcraft in your family. You want to disconnect from it. Huh? And you are not courageous enough to establish and to implement the principle of detachment. I've lost many good men that way. The guy wants to, the family is wealthy, and he knows the source of the wealth. Many skulls are in the showroom. They've traded with human destiny, traded with human blood, traded with human pain, and they have been able to amass influence and wealth. And this young man knows he has a calling in God, but he doesn't want to pay the price of detachment. So he needs the money, because he needs, there's an image of himself he needs to create among the people. Meanwhile, he's saying that he belongs to the kingdom of God. As long as he's still feeding from that breast, he's still very, very accessible. And when a very terrible day comes where they need to balance accounts, and there is need to move 2 male children in the family quickly, to use their blood quickly to balance accounts, he is one of the preferred candidates, because they'll say, even pastor too, we use pastor. Someone was sick the other day, we prayed and prayed. You know, oh my, we prayed. And when I get involved like that, I think I'm a bit strong-willed, I don't know, but you need strong will to pray some prayers, that's what I mean. And we've started, the person died. And I went back to her and said, okay, now, we're no longer saying raise the dead. Just tell me why it didn't work. The person doesn't want detachment. He wants to eat from Satan. And then he's praying in tongues for me to bless him. It means he doesn't have faith in me. So Satan is his God. I learned that lesson a long time ago. It doesn't matter how strong the witches are in your family. Detach. And then you will know that they are not that powerful. Oh, you need to follow all the teachings I did those days. On how to fight witchcraft. If witchcraft is rooted in the family, the wisdom that you need to adopt. Don't kill anybody. Don't even pray. Die. No. Don't worry. That one doesn't work. I'm telling you. Because I've tried it. That's what I've tried it. You can't persuade God to kill anybody. I've tried it. So it doesn't work. So what works is that what works is you observe the principle of detachment. Initially, you will suffer. And that suffering is needed to make you rooted. To make you have only one source, one sustainer. It puts you in a situation where you are exposed to God's direct hand or parentage. After a period of time, you now discover that your disconnection, you didn't have what to wear, you didn't have what to, but you survived. I assure you, God will ensure that you survive. And when you finish surviving, then he begins to enlarge your course. And he's expecting that you will hold the lessons you learned in the wilderness as a close companion. And that's why I was telling David, remember how I took you from the sheepcote. Because there is a temptation for you to forget, and then you just become like, hey, Alpha. You are look to Abraham. Principle of detachment, he followed it. Isolated himself from every human structure. Because when he came out of that nation, he was fatherless, he was clanless, he was countryless, he had no country. He was no longer a citizen of any country. Can you do that? Chinatu? Can you go to the New Yam Festival in your village and tell them that, hey, with all of you, and I'm no longer a member of this family. He detached. He had no support system. He didn't know how food would come. But the Bible never said he died. If your foundation is rooted in darkness, you will need to do the journeys of Abraham. And the journeys of Abraham are journeys through spiritual pathways. And that's why God did not give him the Google map location of where he was going. He had no sacrifice.